How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the November savings sale that runs through November 21st. As usual, I've scoured the sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings if it's an older game. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 10K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping from me, let's get into the video. For $16.49, Nine Souls is a hand-drawn 2D action platformer with Sekiro-inspired deflection combat, following Yi on a quest to slay the 9 powerful souls in the Taopunk world of New Kunlun, where Eastern mythology collides with cyberpunk aesthetics. You'll face precise, fast-paced combat, epic boss battles, and explore interconnected regions filled with hidden secrets, NPCs offering upgrades and abilities, and advanced technology, all while uncovering the lore of a lost civilization. The meticulously crafted hand-drawn environments, fluid animations, and distinctive anime-inspired art style create a stunning, immersive world that challenges both your skill and strategic thinking. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $14.99, The Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition is the definitive way to play Obsidian Entertainment's award-winning RPG, including the base game and all DLC across the corporate colony of Halcyon. Explore diverse planets, space stations, and settlements, make choices that shape your character, story, and companions' fates, and engage in strategic combat against factions, rival corporations, and alien threats. This remastered edition features enhanced graphics, improved performance, higher-res environments, new animations, additional cutscenes, and a raised level cap, giving even more ways to build your hero in a richly detailed sci-fi world full of secrets and adventure. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 45 hours to platinum. For $15.99, Nier Automata, Game of the Yorha Edition, is the definitive post-apocalyptic action RPG experience, following the Yorha android squad as they battle invading machine lifeforms in a beautifully desolate world. You'll engage in fluid, high-speed combat that blends hack-and-slash action with shooter mechanics, explore hauntingly gorgeous environments, and uncover a deeply emotional story full of existential themes, philosophical questions, and multiple endings. This edition includes all DLC and bonus content, from new pod skins and accessories to dynamic PS4 themes and avatars, enhancing both gameplay and customization for a fully immersive Nier experience. It's a 91 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $19.99, Street Fighter VI is the latest evolution of the legendary fighting franchise, powered by Capcom's RE engine and featuring 3 immersive modes: World Tour, Fighting Ground, and Battle Hub. Plays a roster of 18 iconic and new fighters, including Ryu, Chun-Li, Luke, Jamie, and Kimberly, each with redesigned looks, cinematic specials, and unique abilities, while mastering the evolved combat system with classic, modern, or dynamic controls, managing resources with the drive gauge, and experiencing real-time commentary for competitive matches. Explore World Tour as your avatar, learn from masters, and challenge rivals in the Battle Hub, while enjoying Capcom's classic arcade games. It's a 91 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $19.99, Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition is the ultimate version of the acclaimed RPG, featuring all original content plus extra character scenarios, orchestral or original soundtrack options, 2D and 3D graphics toggle, enhanced visuals, and Japanese voice acting. Embark on an epic journey as the Luminary, the chosen hero hunted across the vast world of Erdrea, and unite a band of loyal companions to survive ruthless enemies and overthrow dark forces threatening to plunge the realm into chaos. Explore a massive, richly detailed world, uncover hidden secrets, and awaken your true power in this unforgettable, story-driven adventure. It's a 92 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 120 hours to platinum. For $12.49, The Walking Dead: The Telltale Definitive Series is the ultimate collection of Clementine's emotional journey, including all 4 seasons, 400 Days, and The Walking Dead Michonne, offering over 50 hours of gripping, choice-driven gameplay across 23 uniquely crafted episodes. Experience enhanced visuals with the graphic black art style applied to all seasons, explore behind-the-scenes bonuses with developer and voice actor insights, and enjoy a wealth of digital extras, including a music player with over 40 tracks, an art gallery, 3D model viewer with playable voice lines, and a redesigned 3D front end that retains the classic menus, music, and cinematic feel. It's a 91 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, about 35 hours to platinum. For $13.99, Cuphead is a run-and-gun boss rush masterpiece inspired by 1930s cartoons, featuring hand-drawn cell animation, watercolor backgrounds, and an incredible jazz soundtrack throughout its stunning, chaotic world. Battle your way through surreal worlds filled with bizarre, imaginative enemies, and bullet hell chaos that demands precision, patience, and quick reflexes, whether playing solo or with a friend as Cuphead or Mugman, while collecting new weapons, mastering super moves, and uncovering hidden secrets to repay your debt to the devil himself. With its mix of old-school challenge, flawless presentation, and rewarding mastery, it's one of the most distinctive indie games ever made. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $10.99, Yakuza 0 brings the glitz, glamour, and decadence of 1980s Japan to life, letting you fight through Tokyo and Osaka as Kazuma Kiryu and Goro Majima. Play as Kiryu and see how a simple debt collection spirals into chaos, then step into Majima's quote-unquote normal life as a cabaret club proprietor, while switching between 3 distinct fighting styles, mastering devastating combos, and using environmental objects like bicycles, signposts, and car doors for bone-crunching combos and brutal takedowns. Beyond combat, explore discos, hostess clubs, Sega arcades, gambling dens, and countless other distractions in a richly detailed, neon-lit world full of hidden secrets and side quests. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 140 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name, follows legendary Yakuza Kazuma Kiryu, who faked his death to protect his family, as he is drawn back into conflict by a mysterious figure. Under the codename Joryu, Kiryu navigates vibrant locations filled with compelling characters, switching between the bone-crunching Yakuza style and high-tech, precision-driven agent style in visceral melee combat. Use both fighting styles, including electrified bind wires and devastating combos, to dominate enemies, while enjoying the battle arena, karaoke, cabaret clubs, pocket circuit racing, and thrilling submissions from the enigmatic informant Akame across Sotenbori and Yokohama. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $10.99, Persona Dancing Endless Night Collection is the ultimate rhythm gaming bundle, including Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight, Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight, and Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Test your rhythm skills across a variety of songs while enjoying customizable gameplay, English and Japanese dual audio, and VR support for Persona 3 and Persona 5, letting you experience character dances up close, interact in their rooms, and unlock fun costumes and accessories to deepen relationships. With an incredible soundtrack, dynamic dance routines, and engaging social interactions, this collection offers hours of lively entertainment for Persona fans. It's a 75 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 35 hours to get all 3 platinums. For $11.99, Lost Judgment puts you in the shoes of lawyer-turned-detective Takayuki Yagami as he investigates a tangled web of crime, corruption, and conspiracy across Tokyo and Yokohama. When a high-profile sexual assault case collides with a mysterious murder, Yagami, aided by his partner Masaharu Kaido, must uncover the truth while engaging in free-form combat with Crane, Tiger, and the new Snake stance, deflecting and countering enemies, and using detective gadgets and stealth techniques to track suspects, gather evidence, and infiltrate locations. Explore bustling streets, Club Sega, hangouts, and local cases while uncovering secrets in a vibrant, authentic city. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $12.49, Rogue Legacy 2 is a genealogical roguelite where every child in your lineage is unique, with distinct traits and abilities, and your legacy defines your progress. Explore randomly generated kingdoms filled with new monsters, traps, and layouts, master 15 wildly different classes including Ranger, Dragon Lancer, and Bard, uncover heirlooms that permanently enhance abilities, engage in Metroidvania-style exploration, collect relics that modify your runs, and adapt to ever-changing procedurally generated biomes. With deep narrative, New Game Plus replayability, and fully customizable house rules, Rogue Legacy 2 delivers endless procedural chaos, strategic decision-making, and high-stakes skill-based action. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $10.99, Yakuza 6 The Song of Life follows Kazuma Kiryu 3 years after Yakuza 5 as he seeks a quiet life, only to find Haruka in a coma and her young son Haruto in danger. To protect Haruto, Kiryu travels to Onomichi in Hiroshima, navigating a merciless underworld of rival Yakuza factions, uncovering the child's parentage, relying on unlikely allies, and exploring a richly detailed city filled with side activities, minigames, hidden secrets, traditional eateries, pachinko parlors, karaoke bars, and tense street brawls. The game features an emotional story about family bonds and loss, with improved combat seamlessly transitioning between battles and explorable areas. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $14.84, the Devil May Cry HD Collection and 4 Special Edition Bundle lets you play all the main entries in the legendary action franchise aside from 5, including Devil May Cry 2, Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition, and Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. Offering stylish combat, iconic characters, and over-the-top combos across all 4 games, each installment features fast-paced hack-and-slash gameplay, unforgettable boss encounters, deep combo systems, and unlockable costumes and weapons. Revisit Dante, Nero, and other fan-favorite characters as you battle demons across sprawling, gothic environments, mastering devastating moves and chaining combos to achieve high style ranks in every epic showdown. It's an 84 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 180 hours to get all 4 platinums. For $11.99, Blasphemous 2 is a dark, gothic action platformer where the penitent one awakens in a new, twisted land, bound once more to the endless cycle of life, death, and penance. You'll traverse sprawling, non-linear regions, uncover hidden secrets, and battle through a nightmarish procession of monstrous enemies and colossal bosses that test both reflex and resolve in thrilling, punishing combat. With several new weapons, expanded combos, and deeper customization options, every encounter feels weighty, rewarding, and deliberate, while the hand-painted art, religious symbolism, and haunting choral score create a world dripping with macabre beauty and oppressive atmosphere. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Another Crab's Treasure is an underwater Souls-like adventure where you play as Krill the Hermit Crab, using discarded trash as armor to survive battles against towering sea creatures and uncover the truth behind a polluted ocean. You'll journey through colorful coral cities, eerie deep-sea trenches, and forgotten shipwrecks on a quest to reclaim your stolen shell and confront the mysterious infection known as the gunk. Combat blends challenge and creativity, letting you master umami techniques inspired by real marine life, from mantis shrimp strikes to bobbit worm traps, while assist options make it approachable for newcomers and veterans alike. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $15.99, The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles is a 2-game collection of courtroom adventures following rookie lawyer Ryunosuke Naruhodo as he unravels conspiracies and delivers dramatic turnabouts in 19th century Japan and England. You'll investigate crime scenes, interview witnesses, and collect clues across 10 richly detailed and interconnected murder mysteries, blending clever writing, humor, and surprising emotional depth throughout your journey. In the courtroom, you'll cross-examine testimony, present decisive evidence, and shout objection at the perfect moment, while intuitive assist features ensure even newcomers can enjoy the full experience without frustration. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $11.99, Sniper Elite 5 is a tactical third-person shooter set in 1944 France, where elite marksman Karl Fairburn joins the resistance to dismantle a secret Nazi project known as Operation Kraken. You'll traverse stunningly detailed real-world locations recreated with photogrammetry, sneaking through enemy fortifications, infiltrating secret bases, and lining up the perfect long-distance shots across massive, open-ended maps. Deep weapon customization, realistic ballistics, improved traversal, and seamless co-op add layers of tactical freedom, while invasion mode and competitive multiplayer deliver tense, high-stakes encounters for dedicated sharpshooters. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $12.49, Sifu Deluxe Edition is an intense kung fu action game where you hunt your family's assassins across dynamic, beautifully designed arenas, mastering combat while facing the deadly consequences of aging with every death. You'll fight through nightclubs, galleries, and towering office buildings using precise strikes, dodges, parries, and environmental interactions, while the Arena's expansion adds 15 new locations, 5 game modes, and 120 exciting challenges for even more action. The Deluxe Edition also includes a stylized art book, original soundtrack, unlockable outfits, and a cinematic photo mode, giving fans extra content as you perfect Pak Mei kung fu techniques and skills. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $19.99, Jak and Daxter Bundle is a collection of 4 classic action-adventure games following Jak and his sidekick Daxter as they explore a mysterious world and uncover secrets left behind by the enigmatic precursors, facing danger and discovering hidden treasures along the way. You'll journey across lush landscapes, bustling cities, and treacherous battle arenas, blending platforming, combat, and vehicle-based challenges, while enjoying enhanced 1080p up-rendering, trophies, and smoother gameplay on PS4. The bundle includes Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, Jak 2, Jak 3, and Jak X combat racing, letting fans experience every iconic adventure in one complete package. It's an 85 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 65 hours to get all 4 platinums. For $11.99, Moss Book 2 is a charming and immersive action-adventure where Quill is hunted by those seeking the powerful glass she protects, and you must guide her to save the beautifully crafted world of Moss from a dark and relentless threat. You'll explore the hexed castle of the Arcane, solving intricate puzzles, overcoming dangerous terrain, and battling enemies twisted in fire and steel, all while forming bonds with new allies and reconnecting with old friends along the way. With intuitive VR controls, clever level design, and cooperative problem solving, you'll feel like a true partner in Quill's journey, shaping her destiny and rising together to legendary heroism. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $14.79, Tales of Arise is a visually stunning JRPG where 2 heroes from different worlds unite to free Dana from 300 years of oppression under Rina's rule, reclaim their destiny, and ignite hope across the land. You'll explore vibrant landscapes, uncover hidden secrets, and engage in an intuitive, fast-paced combat system that rewards skill, strategy, and synergy between party members, all while forming bonds with a diverse and memorable cast of characters. With its epic story, breathtaking environments, deep customization options, and emotionally charged moments, the game delivers a first-class JRPG adventure that keeps players invested from beginning to end. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $11.99, Bionic Bay is a fast-paced sci-fi platformer where a scientist uses a unique teleportation device to escape an ancient biomechanical world filled with deadly traps, inventive technology, and hidden secrets. You'll manipulate gravity, swap positions with objects and enemies, and master a realistic physics system while navigating intricate levels rendered in high-density pixel art with atmospheric sound design, creating a tense and immersive experience. Competitive online modes let you race against other players' ghosts, climb leaderboards, and customize your scientist, while the constantly updated events and challenges ensure every run is exciting and unpredictable. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $12.49, Tales of Iron 2 Whiskers of Winter is a dark, action-packed RPG where Arlo, heir to the Warden of the Wastes, ventures into the snow-ravaged north to defeat the vengeful Darkwings and uncover deadly secrets of blood and crown. You'll traverse a vast, frostbitten kingdom, hunt colossal beasts, master fast, brutal combat with dodges, parries, and gruesome executions, and upgrade your settlement while crafting weapons, traps, and sorceries to survive the merciless frozen lands. Fully narrated by Doug Cockle, the game blends challenging Souls-like action, strategic customization, and an immersive story with epic boss fights and exploration across a harsh winter landscape. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $18.74, Animal Well is a mysterious and atmospheric exploration game where you navigate a dense, interconnected labyrinth, uncovering secrets hidden beneath its enigmatic surface while discovering a world both beautiful and unsettling. You'll collect items that let you manipulate the environment in surprising and meaningful ways, solving clever puzzles, avoiding lurking dangers, and interacting with strange creatures that challenge your perception at every turn. With its immersive world design, subtle storytelling, and challenging exploration, the game rewards curiosity and careful observation as you delve deeper into the labyrinth's many mysteries. It's an 89 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $15.99, Wizordum is a fast-paced fantasy FPS where you play as one of the last mages of Wizordum Sanctuary, racing to stop the forces of chaos from consuming the kingdom in a speedrun-friendly adventure inspired by 90s classics like Hexen and Heretic. You'll wield a vast arsenal of magical weapons, explore secret locations, solve puzzles, avoid traps, and journey across swamps, snowy mountains, and beyond, all while completing challenges and climbing leaderboards for the fastest times. With its mix of single-player campaign depth, retro-inspired action, and competitive online modes, the game delivers a thrilling and nostalgic spell-slinging experience. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $14.79, the Dark Pictures anthology The Devil in Me is a cinematic horror game where a group of documentary filmmakers are lured into a modern-day replica of H.H. Holmes' murder castle, only to discover they are being watched, manipulated, and trapped in deadly games. You'll explore the sinister World's Fair Hotel, solve tool-based puzzles, and navigate run, jump, and climb mechanics while surviving elaborately designed killing rooms that test your wits, courage, and loyalty. With branching narratives, multiplayer options, and the Curator's Cut offering new perspectives and choices, the game delivers tense, replayable horror where every decision can mean life or death. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Cult of the Lamb Cultist Edition is a darkly charming adventure where a possessed lamb must repay a debt by building a devoted following, spreading influence, and asserting dominance over rival cults in a mysterious, randomly generated fantasy world. You'll gather resources to construct buildings, perform rituals, train your flock, and explore diverse regions while battling enemies and rival leaders, all to grow your cult and spread your word. The Cultist Edition adds a 7-piece decoration pack and 5 exclusive follower forms, letting you fully personalize your commune as you balance management, combat, and darkly humorous storytelling. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Islets is a wholesome hand-painted Metroidvania where you play as Eiko, a young warrior traveling between floating islands to reignite their magnetic cores and reconnect the fractured world. You'll soar across the skies in your rickety airship, dive into interconnected biomes, and battle fierce monsters and sky pirates in fast, skill-based combat, while meeting a quirky cast of characters that make each region feel alive. With upgrades hidden in every corner, a world that expands as you reunite its pieces, and a mix of charm, challenge, and exploration that rewards curiosity, it's an adventure that balances heartfelt storytelling with tight platforming and thrilling boss fights. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $17.99, Assassin's Creed Mirage Deluxe Edition brings the series back to its stealth action roots, with a richly detailed recreation of 9th century Baghdad and a focused story following Basim, a street thief turned master assassin. You'll slip through bustling markets, scale rooftops with refined parkour, and eliminate high-value targets using classic tools like smoke bombs and throwing knives, all while uncovering a layered tale of betrayal, destiny, and self-discovery. The Deluxe Edition adds a Prince of Persia-inspired outfit, themed eagle and mount skins, and exclusive weapons that amplify the sense of style and heritage running through every assassination and chase. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $10.99, Yakuza Kiwami is a full HD remake of the PS2 classic that reintroduces Kazuma Kiryu, the Dragon of Dojima, in a gripping tale of loyalty, loss, and redemption set in the neon streets of Kamurocho. After spending a decade in prison for a crime he didn't commit, Kiryu returns to a city transformed by corruption and violence, fighting his way through rival clans, uncovering conspiracies, and protecting a young girl named Haruka at the center of it all. With its dynamic combat system, rich storytelling, and dozens of side stories, minigames, and over-the-top brawls, it delivers the perfect blend of heartfelt drama and chaotic fun that defines the series. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $10.99, Yakuza 5 Remastered expands the Dragon of Dojima saga across 5 interconnected cities, 5 playable protagonists, and a sprawling story about loyalty, ambition, and the unbreakable bonds that tie the Yakuza together. After trying to live a quiet life as a cab driver, Kiryu is once again drawn into Japan's criminal underworld as tensions between the Tojo clan and Omi Alliance threaten to ignite a full-scale, bloody war. Featuring rebuilt visuals at 1080p and 60 FPS, deep side content like driving, hunting, and dancing minigames, and intertwining stories that blend drama with absurd humor, it's one of the most ambitious entries in the entire series. It's an 84 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 120 hours to platinum. For $13.19, Diablo 2 Resurrected is the ultimate remaster of Blizzard's legendary action RPG and its Lord of Destruction expansion, rebuilt with stunning 3D visuals, upgraded sound, and quality of life tweaks that modernize the experience without losing its classic soul. You'll battle through deserts, jungles, and the fiery depths of hell itself across 7 iconic classes, each with deep customization, powerful loot, and endless build variety that rewards experimentation. With improved online play for up to 8 players, a shared stash, cross-progression support, and that timeless mix of challenge and reward, it's the best way to experience this genre-defining masterpiece. It's an 88 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and probably over 1,000 hours to platinum. For $10.04, Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Action is a stylish narrative-driven bartending sim set in a neon-soaked, rain-drenched dystopian city ruled by corporations, nanomachines, and corrupt enforcers. As Jill, a bartender at the small yet iconic Valhalla, you'll mix drinks for a cast of unforgettable characters, each with complex lives and intertwining stories that shift and unfold based on what you serve them, rather than what you say. Its branching narrative, PC-98-inspired pixel art, moody animations, and synthwave soundtrack by Michael Garode Kelly create a uniquely atmospheric and immersive experience that's as introspective as it is intoxicating. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 2 hours to platinum. For $15.39, The Last Faith is a brutal yet empowering gothic Metroidvania that fuses precise, merciless combat with dark, Souls-like tension, intricate level design, and atmospheric storytelling. You'll guide Eric through snow-dusted mountains, moonlit castles, and a cursed, non-linear world, wielding a vast arsenal of melee weapons, arcane spells, and long-range firearms to carve your own path while executing stylish and devastating combos against relentless foes. Its gorgeous pixel art environments, layered lore, formidable boss encounters, and deep upgrade systems create a hauntingly immersive, challenging, and unforgettable experience that tests both skill and strategy. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $19.99, Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana is a vibrant action RPG that returns after 8 years with a thrilling adventure filled with exploration, fast-paced combat, challenging dungeons, and intriguing mysteries. Shipwrecked on a cursed island, Adol must leave a group of survivors to build a village, battle fearsome beasts, and uncover the secrets of ancient ruins while experiencing visions of the enigmatic blue-haired maiden Dana from another world. With party-based mechanics, a richly detailed island to explore, countless hidden treasures, and a compelling story that intertwines past and present, it's a sweeping journey that blends excitement, strategy, and heartfelt narrative. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. For $10.99, Yakuza Kiwami 2 is a rebuilt from the ground-up sequel that continues Kazuma Kiryu's saga with high-stakes action and Yakuza drama in Osaka's Sotenbori district. As Kiryu, the Dragon of Dojima, you'll navigate a city on the brink of war between the Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance, facing off against Ryuji Goto while engaging in frantic combat, dramatic story moments, and a host of lively side activities. Featuring fan-favorite minigames like the Cabaret Club Simulator and Clan Creator, new additions like Virtual On and Golf Bingo, plus the Majima Saga showing Goro Majima's playable backstory, it's a modern classic blending intense action with rich storytelling. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $13.49, Llamasoft, the Jeff Minter story, is an interactive documentary and playable anthology celebrating one of Britain's most eccentric, inventive, and influential game designers. Explore a virtual museum, rare interviews, and 42 classic games, including remastered Grid Runner, Sheep in Space, and Attack of the Mutant Camels, while experiencing Minter's trademark llamas, lasers, psychedelic visuals, and whimsical sense of humor. With modern controller support, quality of life updates, behind-the-scenes stories, and historical context, it's a quirky, addictive tribute blending nostalgia, history, and gameplay across decades of pioneering creativity. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $12.99, Chants of Sennaar is a poetic puzzle adventure where you explore a mysterious labyrinthine tower divided by forgotten languages, seeking to restore the balance between its warring peoples. You'll traverse intricate, multi-layered labyrinths, decipher ancient scripts, and solve clever environmental puzzles while using stealth, observation, and cunning to avoid the tower's vigilant guardians and uncover hidden truths about a long-lost past. With a mesmerizing world inspired by the myth of Babel, richly detailed visuals, haunting soundscapes, and an elegant narrative woven into every puzzle, it's a contemplative journey that challenges both intellect and perception. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $15.99, Cat Quest: The Fantastic Trilogy bundles 3 delightful cat ventures, Cat Quest 2, and Cat Quest 3, into one Possum action RPG collection full of loot, magic, and exploration. Leap across Felongrad to rescue your kidnapped sister, team up as a cat and dog to reclaim thrones in a war-torn kingdom, or sail the 2.5D Caribbean seas as a swashbuckling privateer hunting mythical treasure, all while battling monsters, exploring dungeons, and completing a flurry of quirky side quests. With charming visuals, whimsical humor, engaging combat, and endless exploration across 3 expansive worlds, it's a perfectly crafted experience for cat lovers and RPG fans alike. It's a 78 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 35 hours to get all 3 platinums. For $19.99, Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age is a high-definition remaster of the classic JRPG, rebuilt with modernized battle systems, a revamped Zodiac job system, and enhanced visuals that bring the world of Ivalice to life like never before. You'll follow Princess Ashe, Vaughn, and a cast of unlikely heroes across a war-torn kingdom, engaging in strategic real-time combat, exploring sprawling cities and dungeons, and uncovering political intrigue while shaping your party through the flexible job system. With its epic storytelling, rich world-building, stunning remastered graphics, and hours of side quests, hunts, and treasure-filled exploration, it's a timeless adventure reimagined for modern players. It's a 91 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $13.99, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is a fully remastered high-octane kart racing experience that brings the beloved CTR classic roaring back with upgraded visuals, tighter controls, and all your favorite tracks, characters, and iconic power-ups. You'll power slide through challenging and creative courses, unleash crazy weapons, perform stylish tricks, and compete online or locally with friends, while unlocking new karts, arenas, and customization options to dominate the leaderboards. With its fast-paced gameplay, vibrant tracks, wacky weapons, memorable soundtrack, and nostalgic charm, it's a thrilling ride that keeps both longtime fans and newcomers on the edge of their seats. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $19.99, Marvel's Spider-Man Game of the Year Edition is a cinematic open-world adventure where an experienced Peter Parker swings back into action to protect New York while trying to keep his personal life from completely falling apart. You'll soar through a vibrant Manhattan as you chain fast traversal, fluid combat, and gadget-driven abilities together, taking on classic villains across story missions, side activities, and dynamic city crimes. With detailed districts, expressive characters, and a satisfying progression of suits and upgrades, plus the full City That Never Sleeps DLC adding extra missions and dangerous new factions, it delivers a polished and emotional superhero experience. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $15.99, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is a polished remaster collection where Crash spins, jumps, and whumps his way through 3 classic platformers rebuilt with modern lighting, animation, and more responsive controls. You'll tackle precision-focused levels packed with tricky hazards, tight timing windows, and hidden secrets as you explore jungles, icy caverns, futuristic labs, and time-bending stages that constantly test both memory and quick reflexes. With sharper physics, expressive character animations, bonus challenges, and dozens of crystals, gems, and relics to chase, it delivers a nostalgic but demanding gauntlet that feels equal parts charming and wonderfully chaotic. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $17.99, Persona 5 Strikers is a stylish action RPG follow-up where the Phantom Thieves reunite for a summer trip that spirals into a nationwide crisis fueled by warped desires and an unsettling new digital threat. You'll zip across cities in Japan as you chain Persona abilities, dodge attacks, and unleash flashy combo-driven combat that mixes real-time action with the series' signature tactical elements and clever weakness exploitation. With dungeon-like jails to explore, heartfelt character moments, upbeat road trip vibes, and a pulsing soundtrack, it blends Persona's charm with energetic Musou-style battles that feel fast, expressive, and surprisingly strategic across its lengthy campaign. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $15.99, Monster Hunter World Iceborne Master Edition is an epic action RPG bundle where hunters face colossal monsters across lush, diverse ecosystems, while mastering new weapons, armor, and advanced combat techniques with satisfying depth and variety. You'll track, trap, and slay massive beasts using strategy, timing, and teamwork, all while exploring a huge, living world that rewards careful preparation, observation, and exploration in every corner. With the full base game, the expansive Iceborne expansion, master rank difficulty, dozens of new monsters, quests, and gear sets, it delivers hundreds of hours of challenging, rewarding, and endlessly engaging hunts both solo and with friends. It's a 90 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 300 hours to platinum. For $12.49, Resident Evil 2 Deluxe Edition is a tense survival horror remake where Raccoon City descends into chaos as a deadly virus spreads, turning civilians into relentless zombies and forcing you to fight for survival. You'll navigate claustrophobic streets, offices, and sewers while solving puzzles, managing scarce resources, and confronting horrifying enemies in a meticulously recreated 1998 city that amplifies suspense at every turn. With the main game plus the extra DLC pack, including alternate costumes for Leon and Claire, the Samurai Edge Albert model weapon, and an original version soundtrack swap, it delivers a cinematic, nerve-wracking, and deeply immersive horror experience. It's a 92 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $12.49, Crysis Remastered Trilogy is a thrilling first-person shooter collection where Super Soldier Prophet battles alien invaders across islands, cities, and urban rainforests using his advanced nanosuit and customizable combat abilities. You'll combine speed, strength, armor, and cloaking abilities with a modular arsenal to tackle massive environments, intense firefights, and stealth missions across 3 remastered campaigns, packed with cinematic, heart-pounding action and dynamic encounters. With new weapons like the Predator Bow, upgraded suit powers, and sprawling open levels, it delivers non-stop sci-fi spectacle, strategic combat, and endlessly satisfying alien-slaying mayhem. It's an 81 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 30 hours to get all 3 platinums. For $12.49, Resident Evil Triple Pack is a survival horror powerhouse collection featuring Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, where you face terrifying enemies, twisted creatures, and escalating biohazard threats across 3 intense, unforgettable campaigns. You'll navigate creepy villages, war-torn cities, and high-stakes environments while controlling fan-favorite characters, combining careful resource management, strategic combat, and intense exploration to survive every nightmare scenario. With all DLC modes, costumes, and expansions included, it delivers a complete, action-packed, and chilling Resident Evil experience that's perfect for both newcomers and longtime fans alike. It's an 84 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 115 hours to finish all 3 games. For $19.99, Dragon Quest Builders 2 is a charming block-building RPG where you create a custom builder and set out to restore a forsaken world alongside the mysterious and loyal companion Malroth. You'll gather resources, craft structures, and explore vibrant towns, dungeons, and landscapes while completing story-driven quests, solving puzzles, and customizing your environment with nearly unlimited building possibilities. With a fully standalone campaign, expansive world, new characters, and a robust online multiplayer mode for up to 4 players to collaborate on massive creations, it combines classic Dragon Quest charm with endless creative freedom and imaginative adventures. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $15.99, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Cowabunga Collection is a retro-packed compilation of 13 classic TMNT games from Konami, letting players relive the arcade and console hits that defined a generation. You'll battle through sewers, futuristic bases, and even time-traveling stages as Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael, using fast-paced combat, cooperative moves, and classic arcade-style platforming across multiple beloved titles. With online and local multiplayer, save anytime and rewind features, regional releases, button mapping, and a treasure trove of concept art and historic TMNT media, it's a nostalgic, fully loaded celebration of the Turtles' legacy. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 2 hours to platinum. For $11.24, Jusant is a serene action puzzle climbing game where you ascend a mysterious, ever-changing tower at your own pace, uncovering secrets from a long-lost civilization and mastering your environment. You'll carefully manage climbing tools and stamina while exploring multiple paths through shifting landscapes, solving clever puzzles, and navigating vertical challenges that test both patience and precision. With breathtaking biomes, a peaceful atmospheric soundtrack, and the guidance of Ballast, a mysterious water companion that interacts with nature, awakens the environment, and reveals hidden clues, it's a meditative, immersive, and beautifully crafted journey to the very top. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba The Hirokami Chronicles is an anime-inspired action fighter where you step into Tanjiro Kamado's shoes to battle relentless demons, save your sister Nezuko, and follow the story of the hit series. You'll slash through visually striking environments using fast-paced combos, elemental breathing styles, and cinematic attacks while facing challenging enemies and solo story missions that faithfully recreate iconic moments from the anime. With offline and online 1v1 versus mode, simple yet thrilling controls, and a roster of beloved characters to master, it's an accessible, action-packed, and visually spectacular experience for fans of high-energy anime battles. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $19.99, Disgaea 5 Complete Bundle is a tactical SRPG where loner Killia joins overlords to oppose the tyrannical demon emperor Void Dark and save the netherworlds from complete total domination. You'll battle across colorful grid-based maps, mastering hundreds of characters, classes, and combo-driven attacks, while exploiting weaknesses and chaining flashy skills for massive, satisfying damage. With Disgaea 5 Alliance of Vengeance, all 8 bonus scenarios, fan-favorite characters, and extra DLC including 3 new classes, it delivers an over-the-top, strategy-rich, endlessly entertaining experience, packed with humor, absurdly high damage numbers, and endless replayability. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 110 hours to platinum. For $15.19, Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 and 2 is a complete action platformer collection featuring all 8 classic Mega Man X titles, where you battle formidable bosses and dash through precision-filled stages with speed and skill. You'll master wall jumps, dashes, and weapon upgrades while facing intense platforming challenges and fast-paced combat across varied levels packed with secrets and hidden upgrades. With the new X Challenge mode, a museum of rare production art, catalogs, nostalgic commercials, and individual downloads for both legacy collections, it delivers a thoroughly nostalgic, action-packed experience for longtime fans and newcomers alike. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to get both platinums. For $10.99, Red Matter is a critically acclaimed VR puzzle adventure where you step into the shoes of Agent Epsilon to infiltrate a mysterious Volgravian lunar base on Rhea and uncover secrets with far-reaching consequences. You'll navigate a stunning dystopian Cold War environment while solving intricate puzzles, decoding high-tech mechanisms, and interacting with immersive tools that challenge both intellect and observation across a richly detailed space station. With breathtaking visuals, a gripping narrative, masterful world-building, and responsive VR gameplay, it delivers a tense, atmospheric, and unforgettable experience that pushes the boundaries of virtual reality storytelling. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 3 hours to platinum. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.